Hugot, the bump and the finish. Jumper is good. Lamar. Basket and one. Has 6 points back. Laan knocks down the 3. Steal. Yamping, look out. William Ping throws it down. Daddy sees a gap and throws it down. Early out. Mike Phillips with a hammer. Fidel for 3.
It's the second game day of the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League dito sa Queen City of the South. We are in a different venue but a meaningful and historic day nonetheless para sa MPBL. We are live from the Cebu Coliseum, an arena that has witnessed so many great battles and has been the soul of Cebu basketball. Ito ang MPBL as the Mindoro Tamaraws and the Zamboanga Sikat take the floor today. It's the first time ng MPBL umapak dito sa Cebu Coliseum and it surely is going to be a special day para sa buong liga. Zamboanga against Mindoro in Game 1 and mamaya Caloocan against Cebu. We have a special program in between. So let's get it on dito sa MPBL in Cebu. Magandang hapon mga kaliga sa Dove Tupas kasama si Coach Mike Perez and magandang hapon din sa mga nanonood sa atin sa YouTube, Tap Sports and Solar Sports. And Coach Mike, alam natin kung ano ang history ditong arena na to. Built in 1962, it has really become an icon in not just in Cebu but in Philippine sports. So it's been a special 3 days so far here for the MPBL in Cebu, and more importantly, nandito tayo ngayon sa magandang arena na to.
Indeed, and going here, I really felt that anticipation of coming here and covering games. But once I got into the arena, you feel the history and you feel the warmth of the Cebuano fans when it comes to basketball.
Talking about warmth of the Cebuano fans, eto, marami ng fans sa Cebu. Ang dami ng fans. Naramdaman niya talaga ang warmth ng warmth and love in Cebu.
Indeed.
Let's bring in Miss Andrea Indicio. Andrea, I know na, you know, love is in the air, but also you feel, you know, kamusta yung pakiramdam and welcome ng Cebu sa MPBL?
Maayong hapon sa Delph and Coach Mike. Alam nyo, tayo ilang araw na dito sa Cebu. Pero to my surprise, itong Zamboanga, kadadating lang kaninang umaga. Actually, ang main concern nga daw nila ngayon, kung nakapagpahinga daw ba ng maayos ang kanilang mga players. Actually, they didn't even had the chance to see the court before the game. So talagang diretso laro sila. Meanwhile, ito na mga Mindoro, they've been here for 2 days already. Pero sabi nga sa akin ni Coach Egay, Andrea, may pros and cons yan. For the pros, focused ang mga players, familiarized sa venue. Pero alam nyo ba, pag uwi ng mga yan, hindi makatulog, namimiss ang anak, ang asawa, ang girlfriend, ang pamilya. Talagang sakripisyo para sa trabaho. Well, we are all on the same boat, right guys?
Okay, gusto mo talaga yun, ha? You wanna go there? Thank you for that, Andrea. Siyempre, silipin muna natin ang ating team standings in the South Division. Importante itong game na to because these are two teams that are currently number 8 and number 9. So, if the playoffs started today, both teams will be in the play-in. Basilan lost to Batangas just a couple of days ago. So, that result helps out the two teams. Pero importanteng game to because in the event na tumablay itong dalawang kupunan na to, no? Papasok, mas naangat ang mananalo dito sa kanilang winner over the other rule.
Yeah, exactly. Yun ang implication nito. You know, might be dikit sila within the playoff run. Pero again, yung win over the other, pwestuhan pagdating sa playoffs, yan ang nagiging implications para dito sa dalawang teams na ito.
Well, Zamboanga is trying to get back on the you know, go on a winning run here, no? After a struggle early in the season. Itong Zamboanga, they beat Sarangani 104-77 in their last game. Very convincing win and just dominant in all departments. Very noteworthy ang kanilang three-point shooting. 15 made triples in that game.
Yeah, they were very comfortable shooting those shots from the outside. Matter of fact, you know, tatlong diretsong quarter na palaging close to 25, 26 points ang output nila. Never really gave anything out over to Sarangani, and forced 4 scorers in double digits, and Forsky Padrigao almost had a triple-double in that game.
Well, Mindoro, on the other hand, suffered a heartbreaking defeat. And, I was watching that game in one arena in Cainta Rizal, and then Warlo Batak happened. Pero Mindoro, make no mistake about it, they fought extremely hard, but the struggles from beyond the arc really too much, only making 1 triple in 17 attempts.
Oo, yun ang nagpababa, ika nga ng kanilang percentage. They did battle inside the paint. Matter of fact, every time they got to the paint, they went to the line a lot. But it was the long range that really had a problem. And isama mo pa yung last buzzer beater and the game winner na yun ni Warlo Batak.
Well, a big game here in our first game. Mindoro against Zamboanga. Let's go to Richard Campos for the starters.
Sa unang higayon, anya kami sa Cebu Coliseum. Welcome to the 2026 Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 8, ang Liga ng Bawat Pilipino. Our first game is Zamboanga Sikat versus Mindoro Tamaraos. Live on Solar Sports, Tap Sports, and YouTube channel. Let's meet the starting 5 for Zamboanga Sikat. At forward number 16, Josh Lazaro. Guard number 15, Reg Gabat. Forward number 12, the sniper de Mexico, Levi Hernandez. Playing center number 10, Joseph Gabayni. Point guard number 1, Fort Padrigao. The head coach is J.R. Carlos, assisted by Drake Santos, Raymond Chonco, Jopper Tapia, and Jade Padrigao. The team manager, Martin Go. The team owner is Honorable Congresswoman Kat Chua Tai. Now for Mindoro Tamaraos. Forward number 5, JC Recto. At guard number 9, Joshua Ramirez. Also at guard number 12, JJ Caspe. Center number 27, Jonas Tibayan. At forward number 21, a former University of Cebu standout, JB De La Cruz. The head coach is from Talisay City, Egay Macaraya. Assistant coaches, Bong Ramos, Melo Banwa, who just celebrated his birthday, Gab Malyari and JC Libunao. Team manager Sandra Norte and Benji Tudoro. The team owners Paula Oriental Mindoro, Honorable Mayor Jennifer Ina Alegre Cruz. This game is under the supervision and regulation of the games and amusement sport.
The starting 5 brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Padrigao, Gabat, Gabayni, Lazaro, and Hernandez. Para sa Zamboanga, Mindoro has Ramirez, Caspe, Tibayan, Recto, and De La Cruz. Our officiating crew chief will be Benjo Estroga. Kasama niya si Haderic Damicog, Brad Ramirez, and Edmar Abis. Zamboanga against Mindoro here at the Cebu Coliseum. Day 2 of MPBL in Cebu. Here we go. Mindoro wins the tip. Mindoro in blue, Zamboanga in orange and purple. Recto is fouled by Padrigao, got too aggressive there.
Well, somehow you're liking this early aggressiveness na pinapakita ni JC Recto. He pretty much sets the tone on the guard spot. While ito naman si Bam Gamalinda, alam naman natin pagdating sa forward spot, he's really the primary guy that they look to.
Bam Gamalinda will come off the bench for this one. You know, JC Recto. Yeah, all you want from him is consistency, pretty much. Producing the same effort, same production every game, game in and game out.
At saka gusto mo sa kanya, he gets to the line a lot only because he likes dribble penetrations, you know, find open spaces underneath, and through contact, doesn't have any problems finishing. You also have to contend with the speed and the pace of the game nitong Zamboanga, Sikat.
Padrigao hoists up a 3. That's a miss. Caspe to Recto. Recto will shoot the 3. And Levi Hernandez collects the rebound. Padrigao, Fortsky with a jumper. Good.
Wow. Fortsky, Padrigao, pretty much a steady leader for the games that he's played. Nararamdaman mong nasa loob siya. Maganda yung flow nitong Zamboanga, Sikat. And he looks for his teammates. And that is something that he's really brought value para dito sa Zamboanga.
De La Cruz for 3. Shadow malakas. Rebound. Nakuha ni RJ Ramirez. Another crack for Mindoro. 10 seconds in the shot clock. Recto will fire. That hits the back of the rim. Rebound, Levi Hernandez. That's his second rebound of the ball game.
Somehow, ramdam mo na may go signal kagad si JC Recto every time he's got the look.
Now, Padrigao, 0 for 2 from beyond the arc so far. And that is off. RJ Ramirez did not have the numbers.
And that is one of the good things para dito sa Zamboanga, Sikat. No? Pagdating sa depensa, I've seen games na kahit na, alam mo yun, nalalamangan na sila in the latter quarters, nandun pa rin yung depensa.
LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Padrigao, they go to Gabayni, nice fake. And Joseph Gabayni brought in via trade from the Ilagani Isabela Cowboys. This is his second stint already for Zamboanga.
Oo nga pala, no? Galing si Joseph Gabayni sa Zamboanga. Sa Ilagan before transferring here to Zamboanga.
He was traded for Chino Mosqueda.
Right.
And I think that was a trade that works both ways.
Both ways, agree. Kasi si Chino, you know, gives them that leverage on the guard spot. Samantala ito naman si Joseph Gabayni. He much that heft and that presence inside the paint.
Recto.
Get a shuffle cut over to JJ Caspe here.
RJ Ramirez. Now Caspe. Ramirez. Corner. Libre. De La Cruz. Good.
One of the few times that Zamboanga actually rotates late when it comes to a corner shot. They have been pretty good at covering mga corner threes na yan, but that time late clock shot, pero still they were able to make it. Nice pass inside. Again, you talk about yung ball movement para dito sa Zamboanga. That has been pretty consistent para sa kanila.
Caspe, another 3. This time, masyado malakas. Hindi lang nakikita ng mga tao on TV as we bring you this 3-point shot from Extreme. Water-protected speakers, dive into music with Extreme speakers, but they have a lovely jumbotron here in the arena.
I know. At saka talagang ang linaw ng kanilang jumbotron.
Kitang-kita yung force.
Oo nga. Na-conscious nga ako kanina.
Lazaro. Ano lang si advantage na kay Andrea
Oo nga.
Sa amin, hindi
It is always advantage Andrea, no? Pag mga ganyan on ka.
Dito. Dito talaga advantage Andrea. Dito sa Cebu. Advantage Andrea Indicio talaga.
Clear advantage, milya-milya na yun.
Mamaya makikita natin bakit advantage Andrea.
Sige. I am curious to find out.
Papakuha na natin yan.
Okay.
Advantage Andrea. Let's see what happened here.
They're claiming that's all ball by Reg Gabat on that swipe.
Yeah, I think that's a good challenge there for Zamboanga.
And itong Zamboanga, I mean, as soon as the other guys that came in mid of the season have really tried to learn their defense, the pace, their style of game, you immediately felt the pressure on the defensive end. While for Mindoro, you can say that when Coach Egay came in, there was that fluidity in terms of the offense.
Commissioner Emerson Oreta here with the head of security who will receive some of our awardees later. Successful challenge. That's right.
Yep. Parang reunion din pala ng karamihan sa mga dito, no? From here, from the Bismin area.
Absolutely. And, you know, ang daming flashback din sa akin. Eh. These are the guys that we looked up to when, you know, yung unti-unti pa na tayo nai-in love sa game na basketball.
Yeah, I know. I was starstruck the other night when we were side by side with Elmer Cabajo, my idol in terms of perimeter shooting when he played the triangle offense in his pro years.
Talk about perimeter shooting. That's RJ Ramirez's specialty. It's the three right there. 8-6 Mindoro now in the lead. Madrigal.
Too far.
Pinasa kay Com.
Oh.
Nakatalikod si Com. Kahit yun, turnover pa rin.
Oo nga. Pero Sportsky was really looking for his primary sniper in Sniper de Mexico over on that lift on the weak side. Napataas lang yung pasa.
Caspe sends the ball to Ramirez. Now Recto.
He's gonna
Recto attacks. Recto doesn't get the rebound. Gabayni. Padrigao. Down low, Gabayni. Back shot is good.
Grabe ang misdirection ni Sportsky Padrigao. You thought he was going to go on dribble handoff to the corner side, but he was really pocket passing over to Otep Gabayni. Excellent pass, good receive, good shot.
De La Cruz, Tibayan is open. Good.
Once again, you look at the shot selection of Mindoro, pretty much everything outside. Remember the last game, they only hit one three-pointer, and that was only through Bam Gamalinda.
11-8. Levy to Reg Gabat. Caspe gambled on the steal. Gabat's three is good.
Good decision right there by Red Gabat. Did not want to risk the idea of getting inside because that lane was pretty much blocked. It was already on the right space. He took it.
De La Cruz pulls up. It's good. I love the flow of the offense for both Zamboanga and Mindoro early on here.
A lot of the shots coming from the outside, specifically for Mindoro. We got a couple from the inside for Zamboanga. Another missed right there from the perimeter.
Gabayni. And rattles out for him. Na kay RJ Ramirez. To the corner, Tibayan attacks. Tibayan will get the roll plus the foul.
Yun ang challenge. Only because Jonas Tibayan a while ago got that ball in the corner. He made a shot. Otep got forced to close out. And he just had an easy time going inside middle of the lane. There was no help. It was one-on-one him and Otep Gabayni.
Now Mindoro now up 15-11. Jonas Tibayan at the free throw line. Can't complete the three-point play. Rebound nakuha ni Lazaro. I'd like to thank LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Brandon Wilson is now in the game. Kasama niya si Paeng Are and Inan Fornilos. Fornilos, the handoff to Gabat.
Nice pass.
Lazaro to Fornilos. Wilson is there for the cleanup.
Just very good communication right there of that lift sa weak side elbow. Para ma-release yung pressure, may pasa sa baba. Ganda nung tip in. Almost a backdoor but he lost it.
play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
Had to go through a couple of defenders for that pocket pass, and Otep had to go through a couple of defenders to finish up close.
Brian Heruela, who is playing his first game here since forever. Ang tagal na daw, sabi ni Brian Heruela. No, long overdue game, long overdue homecoming para kay Brian Heruela as he suits up for Mindoro. Was with the Cebu Greats early in the season, but was picked up by Mindoro during the window.
So in all his pro years, he never got to play here?
No, never.
Oh, wow. This should be very special for Brian.
Wilson is fouled by Magat. Yeah, ibang klase yung Brian Heruela, and kwento nga siya, no? This was he won 2 CISAFI championships here in the three years that he played for the University of Cebu. There's another challenge here. The first challenge that we had kanina was a successful one.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens here. We'll be right back.
Upon review, the challenge was unsuccessful.
An unsuccessful challenge for Coach Egay. So no more challenge for him. Check out what happened here.
Is that drive?
Yeah, Heruela on the help. Oh. Pero
Parang marginal, no?
may konting contact dun
Yeah.
eh.
For Brandon Wilson also is a tough cover inside. Kaya, kailangan talagang nakafocus ka pag dumadrive siya dyan sa loob. It's one of the guys that has, gone to the line a lot for Zamboanga.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Sidorifa gets it to Heruela. Heruela for 3. Too strong. That ball bounces away, out of bounds.
And that was a good shot by Brian Heruela. He was open. That was on a ball swing. He reversed yung bola sa kabila. You understand that pretty much is a good range for him, and he's definitely got to take it.
Paeng Are, John Mahari, Art Kalisay. Ng 5 para sa Zamboanga. Sidorifa and Josh Flores are also in the game now for Mindoro.
Love the defense of Mindoro right here.
2 seconds for Nilos. Masyado malakas. Heruela sends it to Magat, who throws it down.
That'll be the first pro assist of Brian Heruela here, no? On a huge slab by Marion Magat. And quickly, you understand that much contribution that Brian Heruela can bring you. An outlet out of a possession that they get quickly. That's 3 right here.
Wilson
With
a big response. We're tied at 17. 6 points para kay Wilson.
Battle of the masked man.
Heruela double team. They go to Gamalinda. Swings it over to Flores. Puts the ball on the deck. Heruela will fire. Masyado malakas. Flores. Gamalinda.
Gotta give him space.
We're out for Gamalinda. Fade away. Unable to hit. Rebound Wilson. Are. turns on the Jets. Are. That's a tough finish against the bigger Heruela.
Ang lalaki nitong Mindoro na nasa loob ngayon. Si Dorifa lets this fly, no?
A little out of control here, the two teams. Kalisay thought about it. Now Mahari up against Magat. John Mahari. Mahari sneaks in. Air ball.
Well, a tough shot for John Mahari. I thought he did not have that advantage, especially with the length of a Marion Magat.
Heruela. Ball screen. Heruela inside. Nice fake. Magat is fouled by Mahari.
Nice read by Brian Heruela. Rejecting that screen, going downhill, and so on that downhill. Sinabayan siya ni Marion Magat. Went to that footwork.
This is the fast break of the game, brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
Well, authoritative slam right there by Marion Magat of that good feed by Brian Heruela. I think this is one of the big men that really kailangan itong Mindoro to play with a lot of pace, a lot of speed, to be able to run with their guards, especially with Brian Heruela in there.
Two-point lead for Mindoro. 19-17. Wilson to Mahari. Are. Cornilos. Jumper won't go. Rebound Heruela.
Another good defensive stop for Mindoro. Normally itong Zamboanga mabilis to, early shot clock, tumitira na to, pero ito ilang beses na, no? Late in the clock yung mga attempts nila.
The strip by Are. Paeng has time. Mahari nabitawan ng bola. That's it for the first period. The Mindoro Tamaraws off to a great start here against Zamboanga Sikat. Zamboanga trying to vault past Mindoro in the standings. But Mindoro has shown time and time again this season yung kanilang poise and composure the keys to their success. 19-17, Mindoro ahead by 2.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sekreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo. Sa bawat laro.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph.
Yeah, I'm looking at how the shots were taken actually in the first quarter. Dami sa labas pero ang ganda ng field goal shooting nila. Both teams shooting close to 40%. And then so really picking their spots, trying to get to as many threes as they can, and trying to get to fast breaks whenever that opportunity comes.
Second quarter underway. Let's bring in Andrea Indisio.
After losing just 1 point in their previous game, naging malaking paalala daw ito sa Mindoro how energy and effort, especially in the early game, is very important. It also showed how the team should work on being in one page. Minsan daw kasi other guys want to run, others want to set. they should be in rhythm with one another. Speaking of paalala, Coach Egay Macaraya actually shared to me a memory dito sa Cebu Coliseum. Did you know he started his basketball career in this very venue? Kwento niya, naaalala ko back in late 1970s, high school pa ako noon, dito kami naglalaro na iba lang yung mga upuan, yung court, pero yung feeling at yung atmosphere, yun na yun pa rin. Back to you guys.
Well, pretty much everyone who's made their mark in Philippine basketball has set foot or has played in this arena.
And would it be safe to say na lahat ng mga basketball players here from Gismin lalo na aspiration makalaro dito no?
Yeah.
This is like parang Rizal Memorial, parang gano'n.
Oo, yun yung dating. Parang Rizal Memorial nung you know, the Rizal Memorial or an Araneta Coliseum, for example. Ngayon, they have a big arena here. It just opened. It will be hosting the FIBA Asia Women's Cup next year. So,
Wow.
that's big as well. Kalisa called for the foul on Cedarifa while taking the three.
Well, you're loving that kind of news in terms of basketball here for Cebu. And going here, I was really very excited to come in here.
Yeah, we got Coach Willie Generalao saying hi to us here in the booth. And
He is, to me, when I growing up, he is Wiley Willie.
Wiley Willie.
Then became General.
No, the General.
The General. Tapos naging the General siya. Grabe maglaro siya. Actually, as you see all these, you know, legendary Hall of Famers from Cebu, as you see there right now.
Monel Balingit. Of course, the Man Mountain.
Yes.
Pero, did you know?
What?
Did you know?
I always learn from you. What?
Monel Balingit was once my partner here.
Oh, really?
Yes.
My first question is, kung nakapartner mo siya, how did you guys fit here?
Hindi dito.
Hindi dito.
Hindi dito kasi sa ano kami, sa ibang arena yung laro yun eh.
Okay.
I think it was in the University of San Carlos. But it was not here. That's why kanina nung papunta tayo dito, iba rin yung pakiramdam ko kasi sabi ko it's grabe yung significance ng being able to cover here, to play here for MPBL and for me personally na lumaki in the Visayas region. Gabay ni well defended there. 23-17. Takbo ang Mindoro. Flores drops it off. Magat with a strong finish. And this is what you want from Marian Magat.
Agree.
Strong with the basketball. And able to get to these drop passes and finish strong. Play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
And I think just being ready to receive those passes inside. Tama ka yung athleticism niya, you know, covers a lot of length. He's got footwork inside. Pretty much an advantage for Mario Magat, and he is gonna have Otep Gabayni get into a lot of work inside the paint with his presence, especially with how he started this game. It's a huge start for Mario Magat here in Cebu for Mindoro.
Zamboanga calls timeout, already down by 9 here in the second period. 2.5 minutes gone by.
Bakit parang ayaw mo nang makipagkita sa akin?
Dahil natatakot ako. Maganda kong iisipin pero sa totoong buhay.
So hindi po pwede ang rich girl at poor boy.
Bakit pwede ba?
Bakit naman hindi?
And Endless Love. Experience the romance that captivated millions. Witness the unforgettable love story of Kemal and Nihan in the Emmy Award-winning Turkish romance. Endless Love premieres July 20, Monday at 9 p.m. only on Solarflix. Solarflix is seen on Sky Channel 16, Signal Channel 21, Cable Link Channel 33, and DDT Channel 21 in Metro Manila.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow. For someone who's in love, that's a 10 out of 10.
Iba talaga pagka, yung lalim yung pinanggagalingan.
Oo, may
diba?
hugot eh. May hugot eh, but it's one can only hope for endless love.
Wow, ang lalim rin yan, ha? I did not expect that from you. Oh my God, that was
Roger
deep.
Yap
Oh, yes.
in the building.
Grabe, ang daming talaga dito sa Cebu.
Naglaro pa sa MPBL yan, ha?
Oo nga.
Roger Yap. Pass just a bit behind De La Cruz.
As we talk about history here, about the basketball players, I have to ask you, nakapag-cover ka na rin dito dati?
No, never. A lot of the Bacolod teams, were hindi sila nakaabot dito eh. But I did go. I remember when I was probably 15 or 16, I used to take vacations here as De La Cruz hits the three. Kung ano naman ang kinasama ng shooting nila nung last game, ngayon naman
Ang ganda.
Itong shooting ng Mindoro, particularly from beyond the arc, they really made a conscious effort to hit their shooters.
Yep.
Going back, I was up there and nosebleeds. Hindi naman nosebleeds, pero sa taas. I remember paying 15 pesos to get in.
Talaga?
I remember it, and get this, it was just a preseason game. It was not even a regular season game in the NBA. I was a big Negro Slashers fan because I grew up there. Yun yung team namin eh. Kalaban nila si Cebu Gems dito nun. And preseason yun, pero puno.
Yeah, I'm just thinking about it. I can imagine kung gaano kapuno ito because those teams back in the day were pretty solid.
That time they had John Ferriols,
yeah.
Papa Ray, of course. Hindi ko pakilala si Papa Ray noon. Hindi pa kami magkaibigan ni Papa Ray noon. Extreme ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Gamalinda with a triple. That's 5 points para kay Bam Bam Gamalinda. JV De La Cruz leading all scorers with 10. But Mindoro slowly pulling away here, 32-17. Easy bucket para kay Levy Hernandez.
Well, the shots from the outside for Mindoro have really helped, open that space underneath. And kaya, magbe-benefit dyan guys like Mario Magat and even si Bam Gamalinda on certain post-ups.
Some color developing here between Levy and Jojo Sidorifa. And some color as well with Mike and RJ.
RJ, yeah.
Kaka-plug lang natin ng Endless Love eh.
Baka hindi na nila rinig kasi yung boses ni Andre.
Oo, pag narinig nila, pag-deliver ni Andrea ng Endless Love. Coach Jer Carlos there.
Siyempre, both these teams, rin yan, mga motivated then to play here. Especially with, these huge fans of coming in. Napakarami. I heard that tickets were already sold out. Lalo na for later.
Gamalinda up against Levy. Tough fadeaway.
Wow.
Recto comes out of nowhere to secure another possession for Mindoro. De La Cruz feeling it. No. Ronyo, masyado malakas ang pasa.
Yeah, hindi pa nakaset up si Robin Ronyo doon. Mapunta pa lang sa corner. He's trying to run that right side corner. to get himself to a free spot, pero masyado maaga yung pasa ni Mike. I am liking the movement of Mindoro actually to start this game. They've been very consistent.
Ramirez against Are. That's a foul on Mike.
One might even say na halos pareho yung sistema tinatakbo nitong Mindoro at Zamboanga. I think the only advantage is that there are really good post players over in Mindoro. So even if the stagger on the other end is not available, makikita mo yung big man nasa baba na humahanap ng advantage.
RJ Ramirez at the line. The white Tamarao, Ken Bono, is coming in.
Well, that's another guy that can actually post up for them down on the low.
Mayor Jennifer Ina Cruz of Pola.
Coach JC Libuna also right there.
Pogi.
Well,
Split at the line for RJ Ramirez.
ganda rin ang pag-shuffle ng mga player ni Coach Egay dito sa Mindoro, giving them enough time to get a good rhythm for the game. And shuffling them very well.
If I'm Zamboanga, I really have to speed up the game.
Agree.
With Ken Bono and Gamalinda there.
That's right.
Hernandez. Foul was down low.
Well, Levi Hernandez was unfortunate that he got fouled on that drive. I don't think he was going to beat si JC Recto on a downhill, and clogged rin yung sa baba kasi naka-help din si Ken Bono.
Levi Hernandez at the line.
Levi always one of the lead guys when it comes to offense or anything that he's played. And it took quite a while bago siya, ma-fine-tune yung rhythm and chemistry niya with the guards. And right now, especially with Fortsky and Paeng Are, working with him and trying to find him, especially when they need to score. There is that moment that they always will look for Levi Hernandez.
Well, it's a work in progress up until now.
Yes. Pero nakikita mo yung development. The numbers are so much better for Levi compared to when he started for Zamboanga Sikat.
33-20. Mindoro with a 13-point lead. De La Cruz, Ramirez, Recto.
Nice pass.
That's Bono. He can't hit. Foul by JV De La Cruz. That stops the fast break. Only the second team foul for RJ Ramirez is the guilty party.
Pero ang ganda ng galawan ng bola dito para sa Mindoro. They're moving that ball side to side. And nobody is, dominant when it comes to the ball. They make quick decisions.
Are. Unang with the pick. Are to Levy. Recto able to stay in front of Levy, forcing that miss.
So far, JC's winning this matchup with Levy. And is always able to get to him on the defensive end.
De La Cruz leaves it short. Hernandez with a rebound. That is his third rebound of the game.
Middle ball screen, nothing in there. Well, this game is slowed down for Zamboanga.
Absolutely, and Bunyag.
Parang more to the liking of Mindoro.
Yeah. I haven't seen Zamboanga. I don't see any rhythm or flow with the way Zamboanga's playing.
Yeah. Na yung mga previous possessions nila, I thought those couple of drive attempts by Levi Hernandez, you like him taking shots from the outside. But if you've got JC Recto on you, you have to move that ball and find some other way to try and score. Wow.
Recto powers for his fourth point of the game. He only has 4 points, pero yung activity ni Recto has been key here for Mindoro.
Specifically notable sa defensive end, no? Helping out, trying to challenge Sniper Demeco. This is a better shot for Levy, which I was talking about earlier. Rather than put the ball on the floor to find an open space, get him to a more open space where he can catch and shoot.
Ramirez fires. No. Rebound. Ends up with Ramirez. Naagaw ni Bunyag. Padrigao. Fortsky. Runner.
Ramdam yung frustration ni Forsky Padrigao. Because he knew he had the back of Ken Bono, didn't see him, went for that floater. That would have been automatic already for Forsky.
Fourth, Padrigao. Only had 9 points against Sarangani. Struggled big time. 4 of 16. Only 25% shooting for Fortsky. And let's go to Andrea.
One of the players Coach J.R. Carlos sees as the stabilizers of the team is fourth Padrigao. He said, that has always been my style, to take control of things. Let my teammates get the best shot. Kwento niya nga way back when he was 12 years old sa palarong pambansa, he did one move that made him realize na siya daw yung pass-first type. He was playing for Zamboanga region kalaban ang Calabarzon. He did the behind-the-back pass na hindi niya makalimutan. Perhaps to us it's just normal, but for a 12-year-old to do that instinctively in a high-intensity game, kahit siya raw, it opened his eyes that this is his identity. Speaking of identity, his Cebuano father, Sir Mads Padrigao, is actually present inside the venue, and it's his first time to watch his son play in the MPBL. Kaya naman, kitang-kitang inspired si Ford today. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat for that report, Andrea. Always nice to have family around. Pag ganitong klaseng laro, away game. Wilson as Bono hits a jumper earlier, much to the delight of the crowd here.
Well, this one between Levy and RJ now.
And those are former teammates at Zamboanga. Levy Hernandez and RJ Ramirez.
Naging magkasama sila.
Yeah. RJ. Zamboanga si RJ.
Si Levy.
Batangas. Nagbatangas si RJ.
Nagbatangas si RJ, not Zamboanga.
Heruela back on the floor. Sama si Dorifa, Bono, Recto, and Caspe.
Good set.
Wilson against Recto. Recto looking for Caspe. Naagaw ni Fortsky. Wilson inside. Oh, what a finish. Brandon Wilson.
What a pass by Forsky Padrigao. Leads the team in minutes and assists, roughly close to about 6 per game. And he, katulad ng report ni Andrea, pass first. Nagwardya ito si Forsky.
Caspe makes his move. Bono fires. Good! White tama raw. Di mo pwedeng iwan yan.
Oh. And I love how he got that space. Close to that deep corner three. Forsky now trying to create.
Gabaini. It's Heruela with a steal. Caspe. Finish. Mindoro off and running. Zamboanga out of control. And the Tamaraws are dominating this matchup. This is the steal of the game brought to you by the Extreme Boom 3 waterproof speaker. Unstoppable sound, ultimate power. Casper with the finish. Zamboanga calls timeout. Crescencio Dondon Ampalayo is in the building, and Grabe.
Grabe.
Nakakatindig balahibo yung mga nakikita natin dito.
And we still have, is that Al Solis?
Calvin Tuantes. Yeah, Al Solis is also here.
Right. Wow, this place is rich in history right now.
Larry Villanel, Willie Generalao, Al Solis, 15 years in the pros.
Literal goosebumps. Oh my.
Yeah, Jojo Lim. Where's Mad Max? I have to see Mad Max.
Oh, there is so much basketball history here
Absolutely.
in Cebu. You know, when I was at a very young age, you know, hearing players coming out of Cebu, coming out of the program here, I heard even Ato Badolato back in the day would love going here to try and figure out players. Flee on its way, the Achang will miss.
Caruela nakuha ang rebound. Caspe on the move. Mono.
You were ready to call on that shot, ha?
Ready na ako tumayo para kay White Tamaraw.
Nakaisa kanina eh.
Teammate ko yan eh. Caspe. 3. Oh my. My goodness. 21-point lead for Mindoro.
Wow, 8 3-pointers from 20 attempts. They have more attempts from 3 than that of paint or even the perimeter. Forsky this time. Still no good.
Caspe, one last chance here for Mindoro. Zamboanga over the limit. That will mean free throws for Caspe.
Zamboanga almost limited to just one shot attempt, and this one he had all the space to take and make that three for JJ Caspe.
I feel like the passes from Zamboanga are just a split second late.
Yes.
Parang yung ikot ng bola not there as you usually would like.
Parang ano eh, parang sobra ng dalawang dribble, no? Isa o dalawang dribble.
That's
Before
right.
they let that go.
Badregao looks up and misses on the half-court shot. First half in the books here at the Cebu Coliseum. And Zamboanga held to just 8 points in the second quarter. Mindoro exploding for 28. Got the Basilica de Santo Niño here, just a few minutes away. And we know the history and the culture. Challenge Cross, of course. And halftime here at the Cebu Coliseum, it's Mindoro up by 22.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sikreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Back inside the Cebu Coliseum for your Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. My name is Andrea Endicio, and right now we will be having our halftime interview together with Mayora Ina Alegre Cruz, the team owner of the Mindoro Tamaraws. Thank you so much po, beautiful Mayora, for joining me here at the half. And Mayora, kitang-kita naman po namin Mindoro is playing inspired basketball. Grabe po yung galaw nila in this game. Meron po bang reason behind that o talagang inspired lamang po sa inyo dahil lagi po nila kayong kasama?
Siyempre, una sa lahat ng mga Cebuano, maraming salamat po. Ang grabe, ang galing. Ang dami palang magagaling talagang players from Cebu, Andeng. Grabe, kakaiba ang Cebu. At ang sarap ng pagkain, ha. Thank you so much. At syempre, Andeng, sobra yung mga players natin. Galing kami sa talo eh. So medyo talagang pinupok ni Coach Egay. Kailangan manalo tayo this time. So yun yung siguro isa sa tinandaan ng players. Kailangan manalo sila. And iba yung galawan nila this time. Siguro baka napagalitan sila, hindi ko alam. Pero syempre, larong basketball pa rin yan. And bilog ang bola, hindi natin alam kung paano sila maglalaro. And hopefully this time, ipanalo nila. Dahil magagalit si team owner, no? Magagalit ang team owner. Syempre, every time na natatalo ang Mindoro Tamaraw, sobrang nasasaktan ako. And syempre, larong basketball, no? Okay lang, minsan, ganun talaga eh, wala akong magagawa. And syempre, sa lahat po ng mga sponsors natin, Hotel Sogo, Truty, Gold's Gym, PRM Athletics, Go Bogs, Arc Athletics, Tai Chi, Go Bons Dolor. Maraming salamat po siyempre sa MPBL, kay Com-Emer, sobra yung support niya sa Mindoro na kaya nyo. And sa lahat naman teams sinusupport ni Com-Emer. And sa lahat ng mga coaches and team manager namin sa na-coach, lahat ng mga coaches, maraming salamat sa players. Maraming salamat sa inyo, Andeng. Maraming salamat.
And of course, Mayora, baka gusto niyo pong batiin ng mga Mindoreños na nanonood po ngayong game na ito.
Sa lahat po na sumusuporta sa Mindoro Tamaraw, maraming salamat from the bottom of my heart. Tuloy-tuloy lang po. Support nyo po hanggang sa huli. Hindi tayo bibitiw. Gagalingan pa ng players natin hanggang makuha natin ang finals.
Very nice words from Mayora, and that's it for our halftime interview. Don't go away, magbabalik pa rin po ang MPBL.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sikreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Yun na po kami.
Back here in the Cebu Coliseum. Pero tingnan muna natin yung mga sights and sounds from the tour of our production team. Buti pa sila.
Mga turista no?
Mga turista. Dati kita ko yung GP natin. Klaro-klaro kung sino yung nandun sa ating Scenics. 47-25 here at the break. Mindoro making more three-pointers than two-point shots in that first half. And with Zamboanga struggling as well, we have this one-sided scoreline right now. It's a 22-point lead for Mindoro. The bench has come alive. And what's crazy about this three-point shooting that they have right now is that 6 players have hit a three for Mindoro, which means hindi concentrated sa isang tao ang pagbulusok nila.
That is right. 6 of the 8 players actually attempted threes in the first half, made a three at the very least. So that really helps put a lot of pressure on the defense of Zamboanga and allows a lot of space for Mindoro to operate on.
And JV De La Cruz, or even, no, actually, I just want to point out, Joseph Sidorifa, who only has 2 points in this ball game, has the highest plus-minus in this first half. That's plus 18
Yes.
in his 9 minutes on the floor. And you check out the leading scorers right now. 10 points paling kay JV De La Cruz. Magat has 7. Casper with 6. Bono with 6.
Yeah, and JV De La Cruz got 2 out of 6 from 3. And the crazy part about this for Zamboanga, it's only Levy Hernandez and Wilson who have scored multiple shot makes from the field. And everyone else has really struggled, even Fortsky Padrigao.
And we are underway in the third quarter. A question mark dito, Coach Mike, is that when Zamboanga going to find its rhythm here? Because they have, yung consistent sa kanila so far is yung struggles nila.
I think they're staying away from their style of play. Maybe you can attribute a lot of that sa defensive pressure din na binibigay nitong Mindoro. Pero I feel lumarating na rin siguro yung point ng frustration dahil you're trying to defend out on the perimeter, you're allowing three-point shots, but the Tamaros are really just making them.
Has it been? It's been reset to 14 seconds, the shot clock for Zamboanga. They need to make a move here. They're held to just 8 points for the entire second quarter, and a miscommunication again. Good thing. Last touch ng Mindoro.
Yeah. And I've heard, this is the thing about Zamboanga. I think I recall in one of the games previous, there was also a quarter where they scored just 6 points and really turning the tide against them. And this is one game I feel that they definitely can come back from. Just be more consistent, be more decisive in what you want to do and want to run.
Fortsky Padrigao goes around the world and hits the three. 5 points now para kay Fortsky. And that's a start. He was 1 for 7 in that first half. Now 2 of 8.
Second field goal so far for the game. Very quickly on a downhill.
Well, they forgot. Fortsky left recto there sa gitna.
Iwan na iwan sa baba. He might be thinking merong magre-recover sa likod niya, but Chia right there, very quick. And soon as it got past the first line of that full court defense, it was a numbers game favorable for Mindoro.
Recto completes the three-point play. And JC Recto has 6-7 points so far in the ball game.
Well, they are really slow to an action right now. Itong Zamboanga. Good pass.
What a denial galing kay JJ Caspe. 50-28. Caspe will try. Short on the three. Ramirez with the rebound. De La Cruz has it. Goes to Recto. No
Nice
look pass.
pass.
Hey, Bayan. Good contest galing kay Lazaro. Padrigao just a little late there on the pass.
Pero gusto mo yung mga pasa ng Mindoro, ano? Ang bibilis na mga pasa nila, and it's been on point.
Lazaro against Caspe. Josh Lazaro gets the roll.
Yeah. But despite that, to your point, mas mabagal yung execution offensive end, no? For the most part, right now, late clock ang nagiging shot attempts para dito sa Zamboanga.
Ramirez to Caspe. Recto goes back to Caspe. JJ relocates. Masyado malakas. Caspe sends it to Wilson. Wilson will finish.
There you go. So far, the most consistent Tamaraw alongside JB De La Cruz. Or Zamboanga, rather.
Caspe open for three.
There you go.
They forgot about him. JJ Caspe, 9 points.
Pangatlong beses na siya nag-attempt dito sa 3 here in the third quarter.
Lahat libre.
Oo.
Lahat libre.
Yun yung inaalaw nilang tira eh.
Lazaro makes his move against Tibayan. Back out to Mike Are. Are for three. Nothing there. Mahari puts it in.
Inside the paint. Diyan umi-score so far itong Zamboanga.
Mas gusto ko lang dito is that they are fighting extremely hard to get those offensive rebounds off a miss.
That's right.
Kanina, hindi talaga sila masyadong nakakagawa nun eh.
Wala yung effort to try and crash those boards. Nice pass once again by JC.
Well, everyone ball watching on that play as RJ Ramirez scores on the undergirl stab, 55-34. Mahari offensive foul, bagsak si De La Cruz.
Parang sa ribcage tinamaan si JV.
Check out this fast break of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Wilson right there, trying a good finish. One of the few times na nakakita natin na malinis na fast break itong Zamboanga. Now you're down 55-34. You gotta get a quick one.
Rifa is back on the floor, plus 18 in the first half.
Full court man right here from the back. Oh, that's a push. Well, one might say Payangare was able to sell that push on that foul called on RJ Ramirez. It was really just an inbound from the backcourt, but Payang timed it well. Ooh! Oh, he's out of bounds. But you love the effort though of RJ in that instance. Try to give that a good chase. Pero naubusin siya ng space. He was still outside.
Here's Padrigao, drives. Portsky draws the foul on Caspe.
Yun ang gusto mo naman para sa Zamboanga. Get very early in the shot clock. Try to see if you have an attempt. See a space, go claim it. And Fortsky was very quick to see it and take it in that instance. Yung dalawang baskets na nakuha nila kanina, yung isa yung post-up galing kay Josh Lazaro. The other one's the second chance opportunity of that offensive rebound by John Mahari. This is the third time that they actually crashed the paint and looking to score.
55-35. Padrigao at the line. Los Jobentay. And team manager Martin Go. And Congresswoman Kat Chua is also here.
Grabe mga personality na nandito ngayon sa University of Cebu Coliseum.
Ramirez, Tibayan,
Now you got to run it now if you're Zamboanga. Oh, they're a bit
Wilson.
slow.
Oh, Caspe. Easy two.
Well, you're seeing flashes of brilliance from Zamboanga, but once again, they go back to that slow ball distribution. I felt Wilson already had that momentum to attack, but eventually lost that ball on that pass, on that skip.
Steal of the game is brought to you by the Extreme Boom 3 waterproof speaker. Unstoppable sound, ultimate power. Timeout Zamboanga.
Nagbabalik ang MPBL. JJ Caspe carries a different motivation para sa larong ito. His mom, Marites Caspe, a Cebuana, is present here at the venue tonight. Since 2 days ago pa silang nandito, he got the chance to spend time with his mom na matagal-tagal niya na raw na hindi nakakasama. Kwento niya, since grade 2, his mom has always been his biggest basketball supporter. And now, he's already playing in the pros at nanonood ang kanyang nanay for the first time. Parang binalik daw siya sa childhood niya, yung mas ganado ka maglaro kasi alam mong nandyan si Mama. Back to you guys.
Well, Mama Marites is here. So cute right there, no? Nahiya pa sa camera, pero alam mo, tita, ang galing-galing ni JJ.
Ay, oo
We should be
naman.
proud of. We should be, and I'm sure she's very proud, you know, seeing JJ compete here in the MPBL, doing so well with Mindoro.
Without a doubt. You know, one of the, I feel, very important na pyesa para dito sa Mindoro. And you're liking na nanonood si Mama, you know, gotta show off your stuff. Play for family.
Sedorifa launches, no. Inside, Tebayan for two.
Yan ang importante kung if you're gonna be shooting shots from the outside, you understand there'll be rebounds available. You gotta be able to crash them.
Baeng Are looking for a teammate. Padrigao, Lazaro, back to Padrigao. Are fires, no, rebound. Gamalinda secures the basketball.
Again, another tentative set on the half court para dito sa Zamboanga. Still could not find a good rhythm.
Gamalinda.
What a move.
Yes.
What a move.
Alam mo na. Alam mo na mangyayari doon. Gambled on that one was Mahari. 61-36. And Padrigao is fouled on the way to the cup.
At saka kita mo na dito sa instance na to, yung pagkagamble ni Mahari, alam na ni Bam. A little step back right there on that finish.
Well, there was a little nudge from Bam Bam Gamalinda, just enough para mawala sa eksena ito si John Mahari.
That's right. And si Bam talagang ano yan, komportable pagdating sa medium range jumper. One of the good ones here that do that this season.
Well, this was a test for Zamboanga of where they really stand in the South Division. Right. They have the tools, they have the names there to compete.
Yes. At saka ito yung team na kung ano ba, pasok ka man ng play-in or later in maybe barely making the playoffs
And
without their standing.
they're a dangerous
They're
team.
a dangerous team, that's right. That's what I was saying. Kahit na ikaw yung number 1 or number 2, you're not so sure because these guys can definitely play. And they play with a lot of intensity on the defensive end. In this game, it's really more of pushing the pace on the offensive side.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph.
They go back to that zone once again.
And De La Cruz rattles that one home.
It's 3 out of 7 from 3 so far.
That is three-pointer number 10 for Mindoro.
And they're second here in the third quarter. Out of the 6 attempts that they've made. Nice block.
Nazaro. Are with a spin. Kapos ang tira. It's back with Zamboanga. Paeng Are will try. No. Are gets the long rebound. Inside. Inan Fornilos for 2.
Extending possessions with offensive rebounds. That's what worked right there for Zamboanga. Mindoro tried to give it a good chase. Couldn't get to that 50-50 ball. Kinuha ng opportunity ni Zamboanga yun. The zone is staying here for Zamboanga.
Gamalinda. The step back. Pasa kay Ramirez. Bigay kay Tibayan. That short rebound. Lazaro.
I thought Tibayan already had a good perimeter range jumper. He had all the space that he needed. Still, he went for that step back.
Three-point shot is brought to you by Extreme Water Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers.
Nagpapahirap sa mga tira ni JV. Doon sa side na yun, may bantay It didn't matter to him. He's shooting 3 out of 7 so far here in this game.
24 points ang hinahabol ng Zamboanga. Gabat makes his move. Gets it to Are. Paeng. To Kalisay. 8 seconds.
Nice.
Lazaro is blocked again. Josh Lazaro launches. No. Foul.
Oh, believe it or not, 5 blocks already for the game para dito sa Mindoro. And those are perimeter jumpers that they're blocking.
Free throw is brought to you by Extreme. Subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas.
So, Josh Lazaro will miss that free throw. This one's gotta go.
Kalisay misses. Rebound. Gamalinda. Heruela quickly to De La Cruz. Sedorifa. Back to De La Cruz.
Yeah, he wants to clear.
They go inside. Magat. Nope. Nakuha ni Bam Bam sa ilalim.
Ang bigat ng karga ni Bam Gamalinda at saka ni Mario Magat sa ilalim. Are now trying to create.
Gabat misfires. And Zamboanga shooting just 4 of 15 from beyond the arc. Mindoro shooting 10 of 26 right now.
Gotta watch out for Mario Magat underneath.
Heruela to Magat. De La Cruz. Ayaw. Gabat lays it in. De La Cruz. Muntik ng tamaan. Ang mga
Yung OB ba natin dito?
abubot ni Coach Mike.
Parang gusto ko na iligpit, parating pa lang.
Kinabahan. Check out the fast break of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
Good strong drive by Reg Gabat.
Well, they're gonna need more of that.
Agree. Tsaka mas mabilis na na mga pasa, I feel. They move a little bit slower than they usually would. There you go.
Magat will drive. Magat keeps going and scoring.
But you like that quick release after that 2 on the ball situation by Brian. He knew that there was going to be that help by Josh. And then pretty much that's the only thing you can do. End up with a foul.
Medyo medyo hilaw pa yung help.
Oo.
So hindi talaga mababara.
May hesitation, hindi niya alam, na-confused na kung sino yung magko-cover dapat dun sa drive na yan. Well, I think hindi niya akalain na mag-ball on the floor situation si Marion Maga.
Medyo tago yung smile ni Mayor Ina. Manny Pay is the digital wallet built for the community. Padrigao to Kalisay. Fouled. It's been... well, better fight from Zamboanga here in the third. Already with their biggest output out of the 3 quarters. Pero 43 pa lang sila, no? Already with 18 points.
Oh, there you go. That is
El Presidente.
That is royalty right there.
Don Ramon Fernandez.
El Presidente. Did I tell you na naglalaro ako before ginagaya ko? Pero
Elegant
gamit
shot.
yung mga plastic na bola. Yung mga maliliit.
Yung elegant shot.
Oo
So,
naman. Elegant shot. He is one of those big men that can actually bring the floor with a lot of, smooth yung dribble niya pababa, no?
ibang klase si El Presidente. Number 19.
Oh, yes. But originally from Toyota when he was playing was number 10. When he was playing. One of the most memorable plays that I clearly recall even to this moment of Mon Fernandez. You know that Jason Williams pass na pinasa sa likod tapos pinatama sa siko, di ba? He did that in San Miguel. But instead, what he did was he put the ball behind him, got that with the right hand, and he threw it to the corner over to Franz Pumaran, who was waiting for a shot. I clearly remember that play. And I said, ang laki ng kamay nito. Ang ganda ng handles, very smooth. He's very slippery inside too.
Oo, yun. Yun talaga. So, nice to see him here.
That's my idol right there.
Padrigao nails the triple. It's still a 22-point lead for Mindoro. But if you're Zamboanga, really have no choice but to keep playing here and see where it gets you.
Yeah. At saka kung ikaw rin ang Mindoro, hindi ka pwedeng kumampante dito because at any moment in time, these guys can get off. Just like this one right here.
And Lazaro with the recovery. Heruela gets back just in time.
Oh, that's a trouble.
Ang unfortunate dito to me for Zamboanga is that every time they make a run, there's a turnover in between that stops their own momentum.
Oh, agree.
And sometimes unforced pa.
Correct.
Gabayni open, 2 points.
No, that's what, a 4-point swing right there. What I like about Heruela being in here is that every time he gets the ball from the back, he's very quick to advance that ball. Early pitch ahead, pretty much a value that he brings offensively for the Tamarals.
Heruela probing. Heruela gets it to Bam Bam. Oh, wow. Bam Bam Gamalinda with 12 points in the ball game. And that's 11 made 3-pointers para dito sa Mindoro. Gabat with the answer on the other side. But a 20-point lead still para dito sa Mindoro Tamaraos as we head into the 4th and final quarter. (72-52). Mindoro lamang pa rin against Zamboanga. We go into the 4th quarter.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. kasabay naaangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sikreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Bakit parang ayaw mo nang makipagkita sa akin?
Dahil natatakot ako. Maganda kung iisipin pero sa totoong buhay.
So hindi po pwede ang rich girl at poor boy?
Bakit pwede ba?
Bakit naman hindi?
Witness the unforgettable love story of Kemal and Nihan in the Emmy Award-winning Turkish romance Endless Love. Premieres July 20. That's on Monday at 9 p.m. on Solarflix. Solarflix is on Sky Channel 16, Signal Channel 21, Cable Lake Channel 33, and DTT Channel 21 in Metro Manila.
Well, it's hard to beat the version of Andrea.
Yeah.
Because,
Kasi love siya eh.
oh, where that's coming from.
Yeah, I don't know. Later we will see. dapat nandun yung ano nandun siya pag nagano.
Hindi naman naalis siya, tatapusin pa niya yung mga games.
Padrega with a runner.
Well, katulad ng pagsimula ng third quarter, no? Padrega trying to start things off here. Down 20. Quarter scoring, Zamboanga has 27, and so far the best quarter that they've done.
It's Bam Bam Gamalinda with the answer. Levy is back and he hits the three. 17 na lang ang lamang dito ng Mindoro. And from a high of 26. Zamboanga has been slowly but surely creeping back into this ball game. And that three from Levy forces a timeout from Mindoro. We'll be right back. Sports Plus is the official sports book of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph.
Well, interesting five. Itong Mindoro on the floor. Bring in a lot of veteran. Ken Bono, Bam Gamalinda, Cedorifa, Brian Heruela.
I think just to stabilize this yung run nitong Zamboanga.
Yeah. Quick run to start the fourth quarter for Zamboanga.
Zone natin yung Zamboanga ulit. Caspe. Heruela. Bam Bam, 8 seconds to work with. Brian.
Nice.
Open. Go. Bam Bam in and out. Hernandez with a rebound. And nearly a steal by Brian Heruela. Padrigao sees a gap. Was looking for Levy.
Tibay rin ang depensa ng Mindoro that time. That might have been a foul, but I felt they were able to plug in yung gaps, not allowing very easy attacks downhill for Fortsky. Padrigao had to look the other way, try to spray. Kaya lang natawagan ng foul.
Padrigao, hand off to Gabat. Gabat makes his move. The turnaround shot. No. Gabaini trying to keep it alive.
Wow, look at
down
Bono.
goes Bono. And he's got no problems dealing with that.
Oh, naman.
Ken Bono. Heruela. And Bono replaced by Ramirez and Magat.
The talent and the athleticism here of Mindoro.
Wilson.
Corner exit.
Levy for three. It's gone.
I kind of saw that coming. Every time you got a shooter like Levy Hernandez inbounding from the back, expect that pin in for a corner shooter.
Here comes Zamboanga, only down by 14.
Yeah.
Plenty of time left here. Sedorifa. Bam Bam Gamalinda. Ramirez. Joseph Sedorifa. Can't hit. Agawan sa rebound. Ends up with Magat. Sedorifa. Ramirez is open. Corner three.
It's foul.
That's on Padrigao.
Then that was what JJ Caspe ba yun? Was trying to give that chase dun sa tira sa kabila ni RJ Ramirez. And Mindoro's got to watch it. They've been missing a good number of threes to start this game. Yung number of threes nila in the third quarter. Maaring I think tatlo or apat sila, but you got to be mindful because those are shots that Zamboanga is allowing. You got to make them.
Recto. Passing lane shot. Agaw, Padrigao goes to Gabat. Corner three. Yes! It's down to 11 from as high as 26. Reg Gabat has 11 points. Momentum on the side of Zamboanga.
Closest they've gotten to so far. Good stop, kailangan ng Zamboanga, and then try to see if they have a run the other way. If not, set out the half court.
Heruela with the answer.
Oh, wow.
Padrigao in a rush. The runner from Fortsky. Count the basket and one.
The battle of the guards here between Brian Heruela and the Fortsky Padrigao. Heruela hits a three on one end and then quickly on the other. Attacking the paint off transition. Fortsky Padrigao gets the end one of that foul by Brian Heruela. Ganda rin ang matchup nitong dalawang gwardiya na to.
Much better pace
For Zamboanga.
But you know, outside of the battle on the court, we got an interesting battle on the sidelines as well. Some of the coaching staff of Zamboanga was used to coach Mindoro. Guys like Drake Santos, Coach JR as well. Manny Pace, the digital wallet built for the community. Heruela from the corner. No. Magat all alone for the stick back. Padrigao to Gabat. Open. Good.
Now, this is more like Zamboanga basketball right now in the fourth quarter. Get a rebound, pass it ahead.
Absolutely. That's Fortsky Padrigao with 9 assists to go with the 16 points. Heruela will launch the three. No good. Offensive rebound. Nakuha ni Sedorifa. Recto binabatean ni Wilson. 8 seconds to work with. Recto for three. No. Ramirez all alone for the stick back. Nobody boxing out RJ Ramirez. And it's back up to 13 ang lamang ng Mindoro.
Ano ginawa ni RJ doon? Tinopside niya yung defender niya. That's why he was able to get it. Ooh!
Good as soon as it left his hands. Levy Hernandez. It's a single-digit lead now for Mindoro. Zamboanga within 9. Sedorifa, no good. Wilson with a rebound. Crowd getting behind Zamboanga. It's a turnover, kick ball. Yeah. Hindi na magkarinigan dito. Kasi akala natin, turnover, kick ball pala.
How about this three right here by Levy? 2 out of 2 so far this fourth quarter.
Alam mo, Zamboanga's, throwing everything, right?
Which makes Zamboanga really a very dangerous team to go up against.
They don't care if they're missing their shots. They just want to make sure they get a shot off.
Yeah,
a good
agree.
look.
Agree.
LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Yung pagiging they're more decisive now. Hindi na, hindi na sila, kumbaga, kung sa maniligaw pa ni Andrea, wala nang paligoy-ligoy pa.
Diretso na.
Diretso na.
Oo.
Kaya diretso siya.
Correct.
Galing sa Singapore. Diretso ng Cebu. Ay, hindi. Duman pa na Manila.
Oo naman. Pero again, it almost feels like, I don't know if you'd agree with me, somehow Zamboanga, parang anytime they can turn on that effort, no?
There's the ceiling of this team is very high.
Agree.
But the problem is they need to get their acts together. And once nakita natin na lesson yung dribble, wow, jerkerless Jojo Tangkay.
Oh man.
Pwede pa maglaro yan.
Mukha naman fit na fit pa.
Oo. 2 for 2 for Gabayni. It's down to 7. (22-9) scoring in this quarter. This was a 20-point lead at the start of the fourth. Ramirez against Baeng Are. Are fighting hard. Ramirez shoves him out of the way.
Wow. He's seen and heard enough. Wants to take back that momentum that they gained in the first 3 quarters. Switch.
Gabayni. There's just a handful going downhill. Joseph Gabayni. This is the play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. That is brute strength right there.
Literal got him out of the way. Got inside that deep.
Gabayni gets the first one to drop. Chito Victorero is here as well, helping out the Zamboanga coaching staff. 83-75. Oh, Wilson with the offensive rebound. There's another possession here for Zamboanga. Plenty of time left here. Are. Recto staying in front. Gets it to Gabat. Gabat has to shoot. Turnover, Mindoro. RJ Ramirez in no rush.
Wise decision.
Recto. Gamalinda swings it over to RJ. Bam Bam back to RJ. Recto, one more pass. Recto drives and when he decided to attack, he should have gone strong already.
And I felt yung side ng floor na yun was already too crowded. He had 3 of his teammates right there, including that cut by RJ. He had that middle lane on the floor, could have gone up for that shot.
83-75. 4 minutes remaining. Zamboanga has clawed their way back from 26 down. Manny Bays, the digital wallet built for the community.
You gotta defend without fouling now if you're Mindoro because you're already in penalty.
Forsky gets it back, swings it over to Wilson. That's a 3!
Oh my!
And Zamboanga has caught up with a 3-point shooting here. They are 12 of 24, 50%.
happened this quarter, they are 6 out of 6 from beyond, and that has left them come back. Wow.
The three ball is here for Zamboanga. Down by 5 now. Under 4 minutes to play. Mindoro calls timeout. We're so happy that Cebu has really welcomed the MPBL with open arms. We're back here for the first time since 2019. And alam mo na tuwa yung mga tao na dito yung MPBL. And we're just in the first game, ladies and gentlemen. We still have the second game featuring Caloocan, Batang Kangkalu, one of the top teams in the north, up against the Cebu Greats. 83-78. De La Cruz to Ramirez. Magat to De La Cruz from way downtown. No. At the stop again from Zamboanga.
Wow. Gotta get a stop now if you're Mindoro. Downhill.
Padrigao. No call there on the hold on Gabayni.
I thought there were two actions right there. That Gortat screen maybe of Otem Gabayni and that weak side 45 cut by Wilson. Nagkalituhan kung para kanino yung pasa.
I thought Fortsky should have taken the shot though.
I do agree too.
Third turnover para kay Fortsky. Padrigao has 12 assists and 17 points, leading this comeback of Zamboanga. Heruela to De La Cruz. Heruela, Gamalinda to the corner. Caspe, no. Rebound, Gabayni. Hernandez, 2-on-1. Hernandez puts it in. And it's down to 3. The Mindoro lead.
This is a 28-11 quarter.
Crazy.
Scored 27 in the third.
De La Cruz, no. Rebound, Hernandez.
Mindoro's last basket was on that drive earlier by RJ Ramirez. They've gotten empty possessions after empty possessions with Sikat scoring.
Fortsky drives baseline. Hernandez. No. Wilson gets it to Fortsky. Padrigao to Gabak for the tie. No. Last 2 minutes is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
After going 6 out of 6, they're all out of 2 now from 3.
Magat to Caspe. Gamalinda, fade away, no. And Magat and Gabayni getting entangled there. Only the third team foul for Zamboanga.
And how about that effort right here of that pass and that run? Good finish by Levy Hernandez. I think he also was trying to get a bonus on that drive, understanding that up that close with that much momentum he can finish.
Minute and a half left here. 83-80. Heruela fouled while taking the 3.
Well, Otep was saying na nag-spread ng binte itong si Ryan Heruela as he was taking that shot, which forced him to hit that leg of Brian Heruela.
Well, they have a challenge remaining here.
Well, that's going to be interesting.
Yes.
I thought Otep was trying to avoid that
Okay,
contact.
what I can say is they can take their time.
Yeah.
Okay? They can take their time with this challenge. Okay? We will be right back.
Upon review, the challenge was unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful challenge for Zamboanga. They called the foul on Joseph Gabayni. Sabihin na natin nag-extend ang paa ni Brian Heruela. Did not. Hindi naman niya tinamaan sa pasa. Hita na tamaan eh. So, that's a good review and a good call there. Meanwhile, let's check back in with Andrea.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but Brian Heruela has been receiving one of the loudest cheers here at the venue. Well, andito kasi tayo sa home court niya. He studied and played for the University of Cebu alongside Junmar Fajardo for 3 years. Kwento nga niya, it brings back a lot of memories. And he could say he's very comfortable playing here. Sana nga lang daw the basketball gods bless him today para mailabas niya rin yung galing at gilas na ipinamalas niya noon dito. Because you know what, ever since he departed from UC in college, ngayon na lang daw siya ulit nakalaro competitively in this venue. So he expressed a heartfelt gratitude to MPBL for making this possible. Back to you guys.
And Andrea, he missed all 3 free throws.
Oh, wow.
83-80. Zamboanga. Levy Hernandez. Mindoro has not scored in the last 5.5 minutes. Fourth's key. A good stop. Lamang pa rin ang Mindoro. 83-80, 50 seconds. Na kay JJ Caspe ang bola. Zamboanga not yet over the limit. Here's Bamba, makes his move. Hang time, no. Caspe ends up with it. Kapos. Bam Bam short. Rebound, fought for. It's last touch. Bam Bam Gamalinda. And they will review the last play.
Wow, how about that crazy battle for the offensive rebound? Shot blocks, no offensive rebounds. Battle for that possession.
Oh, that's last touch on Bam Bam,
Yeah,
clearly.
that's definitely on Bam Bam. I thought earlier when they had that two-man wing action involving JJ Caspe and Bam Bam Gamalinda, I did not feel that Mindoro had an advantage right there, only because Levy Hernandez was there trying to contend against Bam Gamalinda, and you had JJ Caspe, who was being guarded, in my opinion, if I recall correctly, by Reg Gabat.
Zamboanga calls timeout. They are down by 3. This is a 6-0 run for them. Let's listen in. Share Carlos.
Right here. Levy here. Levy, listen. Levy. Be or here. Be or here. Okay. Josh. Josh ka ka makita. Gaganon ka. Levy. Pag ganon, be. Set there. There. Josh, pag Wait lang, wait lang. Pag ganun yan, kailangan kumano ka mabilis. You get the ball B. Sa kailangan Lex, maging ganyan yung posisyon. Get the ball, pass to B. Pagpasa mo rin. Go! Pero babalik ka. O, DHO. Gets, Zer kay Levy. Bala, you slip. Okay? Okay?
Execute tayo, ha?
Balik ka lang, ha? Oh, let's go.
Execute pare, tara.
What did you make of that timeout, Coach?
Well, it looks like they're still going to go and try and set up Levy Hernandez. After all, he's been the hottest hand so far this quarter. And he can, even on a closeout attack on a downhill, pin down here for Levy.
Gabat, Padrigao, Levy, Wilson, and Lazaro for Zamboanga. Padrigao shoots the three. No. Rebound. Agawan. Nakuha ni Sidorifa. It's a technical on Bam Bam Gamalinda. "24 seconds remaining."
I thought they had a good setup on that play earlier. Ito yung labanan.
And here is the battle for the loose ball. Well, Bam Bam didn't need to shove itong si Wilson. Absolutely needless there.
Yeah. Well, he immediately understood.
Well, baka
late na.
Brandon Wilson is first. Technical foul is called on Mindoro Comoros. Number 6, Bam Bam Gamalinda for unsportsmanlike.
So the foul is on Wilson. There was no jump ball. But there's a technical free throw para dito sa Zamboanga, and it will be taken by Levy Hernandez. Bola ng Mindoro. And the next foul of Zamboanga will mean free throws as well. Levy so far 50% in this ball game, 1 for 2 in his last trip. If Mindoro has not scored in almost 5 minutes, Zamboanga has not scored since coming to within 3 points at the 2:53 mark of the fourth. So 2.5 minutes then, na scoreless itong Zamboanga. Mindoro has a decision to make here, whether they will inbound the length of the floor or half court. 24.2 seconds remaining. Let's listen in to Coach Egay.
Diba, fake tayo, pero si Bam Bam ang kukuha. Okay? Pagkuha niyan, babakpig si Bam Bam. Tingnan mo kung libre. Pag wala, kunin ni Ikaw ko, 1 seconds na lang yun. Ayaw natin mag-depositan. Yes. Takinig muna. So, 24 seconds. Pag-backpick yan, kukunin ni backpick ka dito, kukunin yan punta sa corner. Si Marion mapunta doon. Si Bam Bam, yan, 4 corners muna. 4 corners! 24 tayo. No. 14 tayo. 14 tayo. No, 24 na tayo. Prospect muna. Tapos, punta tayo doon sa keeper. Prospect 4. Yes, 4. Ingat sa bola. Protect the ball. Papaul yan. Let's go.
So no timeouts left. That was the last one. We will go all the way here.
And they're taking the 24.
Yeah, and I think that is smart, but they need to protect the ball here.
Right.
They have they've had a few turnovers here as well. 12 turnovers for the ball game. 7. Zamboanga has 7 steals. Ramirez, Gamalinda, back to RJ. They get it across. They need to foul. Sedorifa will be sent to the free throw line.
this now is going to matter on free throw shooting for Joseph Sedorifa. He's 2 out of 3 for the game from the line.
Sedorifa trying to ice this ball game here. No good.
Rebounds now. So far, Zamboanga has done a good job of coming back and being, having a lot of effort on the boards. They were trailing big in that department in the first half, but the second half has been a different story altogether on the glass.
Oh, 0 for 2. Chance here for Zamboanga. Madrigal. Fortsky for 3. That's short. Rebound. Gabat. Hernandez for 3. No. And Heruela leaves it. They had their chances, Zamboanga.
Yeah. Well,
that's a couple of good looks.
Well, Zamboanga, after going 6 of 6 to start the quarter from 3, they are now 0 out of 6 in their last 6 attempts.
We have not seen a basket since the 2:53 mark
of Levy.
Of this quarter. Heruela gets the inbound, and Mindoro survives Zamboanga here in Cebu. A late run by Zamboanga falls short. Mindoro outscored 28-11 in the 4th, but somehow they got through this one. Their defense held down the stretch, although you can just say that ang daming good looks and opportunities nitong Zamboanga to take this ball game.
Yeah, and one of them, in my opinion, was that 1-3 that Fortsky Madrigal took after that side out of bounds. He had a flare on the other end with one of the best shooters in the 4th quarter so far for Zamboanga. A flare for Levy. That ball never got to Levy. Instead, it was Fortsky who took that shot.
The best player of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. RJ Ramirez finished with 13 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 assists. And more than anything, I thought it was his intensity that they needed a lot in this ball game, more than the baskets as well. Nakita natin kung gaano kabigat yung palaban nito, yung paglaban nito ni RJ Ramirez. Best player of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
Yeah, and very, very consistent yung ginawa ni RJ, especially on that last drive. He was a little bit cold for quite a while, but as soon as he went there, it helped Mindoro on that spot.
83-18, natapos tayo dito. Mindoro with the victory. Let's go to Andrea.
Maraming salamat, Sidel. First of all, congratulations. RJ, obviously, Zamboanga got the momentum in that 4th quarter. How did you guys regroup to address the situation?
No, we just had a very good start in the first half, but we kind of came out slow in the second half, but we just kept going possession by possession, so we're just trying to win every possession and get every rebound and secure the win.
And also, RJ, you spoke about a good start. Earlier, Coach Egay mentioned to me that he wants to see energy and effort, especially in the beginning. Is that why you guys went full force, especially at the start of the game?
Yeah, I mean, we came here early to Cebu, so we were able to get a very good rest. And then, yeah, I guess it showed in the first half, so I'm proud of the guys.
Do you want to say anything to your teammates?
Shout out to my teammates, shout out to the coaches for doing a good job. And then I would like to give a shout out to my family that's watching at home, Mia, Ayed, my wife, and then my nanay, my grandparents in Cavite, and yeah, family in Canada, and yeah, shout out to my guys. And Mayor Ina, thank you so much, Mayor.
Any more shout outs for your sponsors?
Yeah, I'd like to shout out Hotel Sogo, True Tea, Gold's Gym, PRM Athletics, Gov Bogues, Arch Athletics, and Tai Chi Limit. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Once again, that was RJ Ramirez, our best player of the game, brought to us by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Back to you guys.
Thank you so much, Andrea. And a big win here for Mindoro as they go up 2 full games ahead of Zamboanga now 8-8. Itong Mindoro Tamaraws back at 500 for the Tamaraws. Up next, Caloocan takes on Cebu. But before that, we've got a short ceremony recognizing the legends of Cebu basketball. We'll be right back from the Cebu Coliseum. This is the MPBL, ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.